And we are live. We are live from Iceland. And we are here on Royal Caribbean, Jewel of the Seas in Isafjordur, Iceland. So if you just joined us, please drop me a message here, put a comment in so I can see that you're here. And we are here, as you can see. I'm on my balcony. We had some snow in the last few days. You can see a little bit of snow on the top, and certainly some snow way off in the distance, which I'm going to show you. Way off. See that new fallen snow in the last few days? So we're on Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas in Isafjordur, Iceland. We went out today. We did two different things. One, we went on a ferry boat. It was like a ferry boat, but it's a little boat tour. The little blue boat over there, we took that over to Viger Island, which is the only island in Iceland owned by one family and inhabited by one family. So it's a private island, and they bought it for $3 million. So they must have some good money. But it's all the way around there. It's a 30-minute boat ride, and it's a family farm. They have eider ducks. They harvest the down feathers, and they sell it for insulations. The highest rated insulating down feathers you can buy in the world. And also it is a very, very popular breeding and nesting grounds for the puffins. The season, they spend most of the winter at sea in Labrador Bay. Hey, thank you very much for the 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much. We are in Isafjordur, Iceland. Thanks, Clueless Boy, for the 99-cent super chat. And Jewel of the Seas. Here is my balcony. This is the view from my balcony. It's like 40 degrees right now. Well, actually 45. Clueless Boy, where are you watching from? And you can see up on the top some new fallen snow from a few days ago. So we did the tour, the little boat there. We took it over to Viger Island. We winged it. We did not have anything booked. We got off the ship. We walked through the little gate there. We walked down over to the little ticket window over there. We bought a tour, and we went to Viger Island. And as a bonus, and after this video stream, video I just posted on the Iceland's humpback whales, we saw pods of whales right off the island. And it wasn't a whale watching tour. It was just a tour to the island to see the puffin nesting grounds and learn about the family farm and just see the beautiful sights along the way, which was freezing. But we saw these whales, and man, I'll tell you, it was just incredible. Incredible. Never seen anything like it before. We see 6 or 7 whales at a time spouting up, blowing, and you can hear them. And there's some people walking back to the ship. These were humpback whales, and they were probably a good 30 or 40 feet long. They were huge. It was like the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So after this live stream, go watch the video on my channel. It's the title, Iceland's Humpback Whales Are Out of Control. And there. So look over here on the right. I see sheep. Right there. Look at all the sheep. And there's some there. There's a couple over there. But there are some sheep. We saw lots of birds over at the island, Arctic terns. We saw one puffin. There was one puffin, a lone puffin remaining where it was there. We saw harbor seals. And of course, the humpback whales were insane. I'm gonna raise this. I'm gonna have a selfie stick. I'm gonna raise it up so you can see even higher. So up top there is the windjammer. Up there, you can have outdoor dining. And so after our tour, we came back and we walked from there. Old town, right there off in the distance. And I got a pastry, which was good. I got me some gloves to keep warm and a ski cap from the 66-degree store. We're at 66-degree latitude, just north of the Arctic Circle. And it is chilly right now. It's in the low 40s. You see a little bit of, looks like birch trees. Those are the trees native to Iceland. And it's a dwarf forest. We're in Arctic tundra. Okay, thank you very much. Clueless Boy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And it's 4:53 p.m. here in Iceland. That means it is 12:53 p.m. on the east coast of the U.S. 17 people. Oh, here we go. We're back. Sorry, Anthony. Anthony, we're back. I am barefoot. It's freezing out here. It's about 44 degrees. And we're here in Isafjordur, Iceland. You have to say it fast. You can't say it slow. Isafjordur, Iceland. And so, in case you just joined me, we're on Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas. We build back my viewers. We had like 17 people here. And I just lost connection for like 15 seconds. But we're back. And so today we walked out through here, just kind of winged it. We're planning to look for a tour if any was available and see, and we weren't planning, we weren't expecting to see any tours. We were gonna walk to the old town, and there's actually a hiking trail, a very small section of it that goes up into this area, and nothing much, but we were able to find, there were a couple of vans here lined up for tours for about 100 a person. And they pretty much went to this waterfall in the area. And the waterfall, we saw the most powerful waterfall in Iceland yesterday. So we didn't want to go to a waterfall today. I really wanted to go to the island. I looked it up on TripAdvisor. So it's always very, very important when you go to a new place like this, especially all the way far from home. You want to look up a place and do something. Don't just stay on the ship. Definitely don't do that. Don't just walk around the town. I mean, it's probably okay to do, but you can see so much getting out there. So we went over to the boats, and I knew on TripAdvisor, go to the harbor, and they have a tour. And we went over, and that's the boat, the little blue boat right there. There's a little ticket window, and we lucked out. We got a tour. The tour was leaving in about 15 minutes from when we got there. It was 120 a person, which actually is a bargain because these cruise ship excursions are like $279 a person and up. They're really expensive. So we got on there. It goes to Viger Island, which is the local, basically the most popular nesting ground for the puffins. They come here every April by the thousands, and they all go to that one island. And scientists study them there. They mark out all their burrows, and it's a very, very popular breeding ground for puffins. And unfortunately, they already left for the season. We got to see one kind of bobbing in the water, but we encountered the most unusual, beautiful sight. Not expecting to see this, a huge pod of humpback whales, and they were spouting and talking and blowing. And I got a video on my channel. I just posted it. It's called Iceland's Humpback Whales Are Out of Control. You got to see that. Turn up the volume. So the island is it is like 600. And they sell a lot of this purified down feathers to Germany and some other countries for keeping warm. And sheep on the side here. Good day from Isafjordur, that's how you say it, Isafjordur, Iceland. And let's come back out here and show you sheep up on the side of the hill or the mountain. There's the sheep. You see them? Good Goku, good day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's 5 o'clock in Iceland right now, 5 o'clock p.m. And it was cold the last 5 days, and so that resulted in some snow in the tops of the mountains. And all aboard is 5:30, by the way, so people have a half an hour to go. And my friends Sharon and Phil are on the Celebrity Equinox. But there is a trail there's hiking. You can go, there's a way to go up there somewhere. But there's one little portion of it that goes up there. But we did the island tour. He showed us the whole process of getting the down feathers and purifying, basically getting all the sticks and things out of them and harvesting them and gathering them up, and they sell it as a material. The old town is right there, as you can see, right there. There's a brewery nearby. I think it's it's over here somewhere, the brewery. But further in there, the old town, we wandered there, and much of the homes were built in the late 1800s. It was interesting. I got some gloves to keep warm and a ski cap to keep warm from the 66-degree Iceland store, which is the latitude of here, which is just north of the Arctic Circle. And it is in the about a 44 degrees right now temperature. And this is the West Fjord, as they call it. And Isafjordur is the largest town in the West Fjords area. It's 3,000 population, so double the size of the cruise ship population. Or actually, we doubled the size of the town here for the day. And it's in Iceland, and yesterday we were in Akureyri, Iceland. Today we're in Isafjordur, Iceland, and tomorrow we're going to be in Reykjavik, Iceland here. So please hit the thumbs up button. If you can do that, I would appreciate it. And you know what? You can subscribe to my channel. It would be really nice. I try to share so much. I've got food. I've got the total cruise experience. We've got world travel. And this Iceland is a big island. It's located on the mid-Atlantic ridge, and it's on a spreading center, what we call, us geologists call it. It's the border between the North American plate and the Eurasian plate. And it is a spreading center because magma inside the earth rises up and it comes up in this. Most speak English. Yeah, most of them do. And so the island is all volcanic. It was formed from magma coming up through the plate boundaries as they spread apart at about 1 inch per year. But the island is all basalt, which is lava, volcanic lava, crystallized to form rocks. And then, of course, you have uplifted from the plate tectonic activity. There's lots of earthquakes here. There's valleys, there's fire, lava fields that are on fire from the magma coming up. And then as it hits the surface, it's called lava, and it flows. Yesterday, we saw a really, really cool tour near Akuri. We went out to some lava fields. We didn't see any active lava fields, but the landscape was formed from crystallizing lava as it flowed across the landscape. And here what you see, 1,500 feet up. This is a fjord. This whole thing here was carved by big glaciers from 10,000 years ago. We are on Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, doing a 16-night Arctic crossing. It left Amsterdam 4 days ago. And let me see if I can zoom. Famous house. You see the green, you see the house, it's like a 5-story green house it's a white house with a green roof. So that is the Culture House. That's the Culture House, and it was built in 1925. It was originally a hospital, and it was a hospital for many years, and then now it is a cultural center. In, I want to say, early 2000s, the hospital moved to a new location. Could have been a little bit before that, but anyway, it's now a cultural house. So that's a very popular spot just to go see. And you can walk around here for sure, but there's tours here. The biggest thing here is the waterfall, and watching is big. Oh yes, this is one of the smaller ships in the fleet. I've been on the world's largest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas. I was on the second largest cruise ship, Utopia of the Seas. And then the third largest cruise ship, the Wonder of the Seas. The fourth largest cruise ship, Harmony of the Seas. I've been on all of them. So there's some hiking over there. You can rent a car and drive around. There's many things to do here in Isafjordur. I keep trying to. It takes so much practice. And there's lots of sheep here, and they have some of the best lamb meat in the world. Probably the best lamb meat in the world, because the sheep are free ranging. They eat all the different herbs that grow here naturally. It's a really good flavoring. And so they have an annual roundup coming up like next week. I'll go on this. I get complimentary cruises, the Star of the Sea. Sorry. Okay, sorry, we keep losing connection. So there we are, Isafjordur, Iceland. Tomorrow we'll be in Reykjavik. I know, network's choppy. Well, I'm going to get going, everyone. I really appreciate you tuning in, and please subscribe, hit the like button, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you this week. I'll be doing some more live streams from Iceland, and also